Good morning, guys. Automotive Inc. here. We are ready to go. We are hitting, I think I Googled it's 487 miles from here down to Mancos, Colorado, where we're going to see in the Mesa Verde. But more importantly, as for the channel, it is almost 1,000 miles of hard towing. And because we're already at mile high, we're just going to keep climbing. There'll be a taper out at the San Luis Valley, and then we hit the Wolf. So guys, stay tuned. Click the subscribe because we're going to put K.O.N.G to a real test.
Yeah, we could be fine.
Steep grades ahead. Well, you'd probably want to gear down on this. It's pretty windy down.
Safety brakes.
Because they say, like, beware of the wolf. Sign up here says.
No, it's not. It doesn't. Trust me. Drink on it. It treats me.
No more sugar.
That's quick. Let's see. 10,856. So 10,856. Yeah, I'm gonna get out real quick and then. All right, guys, Automotive Inc. here. So you might have heard just some chatter. So we just did some shots coming up. Most of the speed limit is only 50, 45-ish coming up Wolf Creek, 7.5% grade, a lot of windiness, a lot of tunnels. Truck had zero issues whatsoever. Transmission tempo was cooler than when we ran the Eisenhower tunnel. And this is definitely a higher climb because coming out of, I don't even know, Del Norte, Colorado, it's pretty much just climbing in elevation. So we're almost at 11,000 feet. We are at Timberline, and the truck did fantastic.
I don't even care about fuel economy because it's only like 8 miles. So we're just going to do an overall trip. And it's just going to be one video, guys, instead of doing a whole bunch of different ones. But everything looking good. I mean, the truck's done phenomenal. Coming out of Denver, it's almost like it's once it hit like the 8,000 mark, the truck just came alive when it's talking about power and the power band. Again, transmission temp max was 205. I think when we did the Eisenhower tunnel run, it was a little bit higher. But again, we were doing 60, so big difference there. But yeah, let's take a shot of some scenery here. So right there it says hairpin cruise next 6 miles. So here's where we're gonna look at maybe some, break it, see if anything gets heated up in here. The truck never revs up. It never gets hot. It's a monster. I'm telling you, this thing is so stable. Cruising up here, put the trailer on, and it's just almost like riding an old Lincoln. I mean, it's just so smooth. But yeah, I mean, we're loaded up. We got a full crew today. We're using all 6 seats as another bonus to the custom, I guess, if you will, or at least having the bench seat up front. Beautiful scenery. We'll see how it does on the way down, guys, but so far it's done excellent. There's a sign telling you you're mapped to death. That's a horrible bike.
With like a gas tank that holds like 2 gallons.
Yeah, peanut gas tank.
I heard those bikes are so uncomfortable.
Well, they're uncomfortable, but raked bikes like that, the ones that the wheel sticks out, they don't handle very well at all. They can get out of control if it gets real rough. They have those peanut tanks are stupid because people think they're really cool and they're like 1.5 gallons. It's like, man, it's
Gets you where like 120 miles, that's it.
no, like 50, 60 miles. Yeah, they don't get good fuel economy. Yeah.
Right now, so it's just the engine pretty much slowing itself down, isn't it?
Yep, just engine braking.
Because it's a higher RPM.
Yeah, well, I locked out the gears, so out of the 10 gears, I'm only letting it have 3. Zero problems. I mean, 0. I only had to brake on the curve. That's so.
Good morning, guys. So this is going to be the wrap up of the trip down to Mesa Verde. So wonderful place. If you guys haven't been down here, definitely come down here and see some history and some of the culture and how some of the early settlers of this area lived. But nonetheless, great trip, great place. And we'll do a wrap-up video of the weekend to just kind of talk about stuff. So the trip up, truck had 0 issues. Coming down Wolf Creek, maybe 2 brake applications because there are some sharp cutbacks or hairpin curves, whatever you want to call them. And truck did real well. We'll do a gas mileage wrap-up. I'm just going to do the whole weekend. We had a lot of like idling, a lot of stopping and going at the park where you park, get out, walk, hike, see what you're going to do. So a lot of idling, a lot of remote starting to keep it cool because it was about 100 degrees up here. The way up here, I think 210 was the hottest trans temp, and that was only for a moment. And I would say that the truck handled Wolf Creek without any issue, but even better than you know, doing the Eisenhower Tunnel. I mean, just crushed it, and it's really, now that it's broke in a little bit, it's really came into its own. So I did see this morning, so I'm going on a sidebar here. So this morning I get a notification. I don't even follow the TFL anymore, but apparently they finally took a 10-speed gasser up and basically said, oh, save your money. I've been saying this for months in regards to that. So they take it up there, 61,000 views in a day. So wow, it's amazing how they can kick another contributor's stuff off, because I had like 100,000 hits in less than a day on my video of that, just because they trademarked the name Mike Gauntlet. But it is something neat that they don't even buy the trucks and do that. But guys, I'm out here putting my truck to the test, going up some stuff, and I'm working it like a normal consumer would work it, and I'm seeing the longevity of it. I wish that there were dealers out there that would just hand me a truck for a few hours and I could go do it, but I don't think that's a true test, because I don't think most of us are probably gonna be pounding mountains or trying to see if you can do 60 up a hill or do 0 to 60 times. So for what it's worth, I appreciate everybody being here, and I look forward to many more subscribers. So head down there in the corner and smash that button for me and like this video. Again, we initially anticipated hopefully bringing up the Duramax. We were going to say, can you save even more money? Say you have to have a diesel, but you don't want to spend 100 grand and you want to go out and spend, say, 30 grand. Can you find a diamond like I did? Unfortunately, my son has the truck, and that's not unfortunate. The unfortunate part was something happened at work or something like that. He wasn't able to make it up here, so the truck's not going to be doing a tow test back. Although I will tell you that a 400 horsepower, 465 torque gasser did just fine. I'm sure a almost 400 horse, almost 700 pounds of torque diesel is going to do just as good with or without exhaust brakes. Irrelevant at that point, but yeah, the truck did real good. Let's take a look at it. So there is K.O.N.G and Tess. Not looking forward to going back, but going back up Wolf Creek I think will be fun. Truck did real well. Again, we'll do a wrap-up video on how fuel economy did. We finally did put some K.O.N.G stickers on there so people can know. And guys, if you know other people that are interested in gasser content, automotive stuff, ask them to subscribe to my channel. I do appreciate everybody being here, but just seeing that TFL thing this morning just pissed me off, because you know, I wasn't trying to copy their work, but I was taking my own trucks up it, and they got me kicked off that. So now they're just double downing on it, what I've already done, and acting like they're the first ones. But they are getting the views, and I appreciate people coming here and watching this content. But you guys know I'm for real, because this is my real property. I bought it for the channel. I still have a full-time job. My job isn't out here making videos. I come out and try and do this. And if I got to the point where we're doing well enough, guys, I would love to be able to produce more and more stuff for you, or make more videos with more information. But I do this in my spare time. My family's part of it. We try and crank it out for you guys and give you guys real world ownership information, not just flash in the pan. Hey, we're gonna cruise up the hill with somebody's borrowed trailer and a borrowed truck and talk like goofballs. But so I do appreciate you guys being here. Again, we'll have a kind of like a part 2. This video will be kind of all the way up. I'm gonna put a bunch of the videos together, showing you guys some great scenery. We'll talk about some of the incline stuff, some of the decline stuff initially, and then we'll get going. So yeah, watch out for the second video to this this trip. And then when we get back, we'll work on finding yet another truck to add to the channel, because the Duramax didn't make it. But my son is a diesel mechanic, and he says that, well, he's happy that he owns it now, but he also said that it's in exceptional condition. And
he just knows diesels, so I mean, he wouldn't have bought it or wanted to even bring it to his own house. But it is going to be a great truck for him, and maybe at some point we'll get some towing with it or whatnot. But I appreciate you guys being here, and we will see you on the next one.